Welcome back to another video. Feel like it's been a while since we've been here, but that's okay. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to do this really cool, interesting bubble drawing. Now this is by popular request. If you had me last year, then you remember making these big bubble drawings on with oil pastel and black construction paper. And I kept getting requests all year long since the beginning of the year to do more bubbles. So those of you that this is your first year having me, we're going to learn how to make these really easy, simple bubbles using just crayons and some black construction paper. So this week our project's going to be super easy but also super cool. So what you're going to need is going to be a black piece of paper and some crayons here. Now I'm going to be using a white crayon, but I also have these construction paper crayons. They are really cool crayons used for drawing and writing on construction paper, and they show up pretty well on black paper. But if you don't have them, that's okay. A white crayon will work just fine, or if you've got any sidewalk chalk, that will also work really, really well with this. Okay, so you're going to also need a cup to trace your bubbles with. So this is just like a regular old cup that I had here in my classroom, but you can use any sized cup. I would use a smaller one just so that way you can actually have enough room to do some bubbles. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start tracing my bubbles on my paper, and I'm going to want to overlap my bubbles. And if I want big ones, I'm going to trace this side. If I want small ones, I'm going to trace this side over here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, now that I've got all of my bubbles drawn, I've got some of them overlapping, I've got some over here kind of running off of my paper. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a white crayon or my construction paper crayons, and I'm going to start adding some shine to my bubbles. So the way I'm going to do that, I'm going to start with my white crayon first, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to draw some really skinny rectangles that are kind of curved on either side of my bubble. Okay, then I'm also going to color it in. And then I will repeat this for every single one of my bubbles. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Alright, so now that I've got my white shines, then I'm going to take my construction paper crayons and I'm going to start adding some colors to it. Now regular crayons will still work for this, it'll just be very light, but you'll still get a really cool effect. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start adding some color. So I think I might do this blue color. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go behind that little rectangle that I drew earlier, and I'm just coloring behind, and I'm following that curve of my bubble. I'm going to do it here to the other side so you can see what I mean. Okay, and then I could add some more colors to it if I want to, kind of going right on top of that. Maybe I'll add some more right up here in front of my shimmer. So I'm kind of coloring in like a curved direction. Just like that. Okay, and then I have a cool shiny bubble. Alright, so I'm going to repeat that for all of my other bubbles all over my paper, and then we'll see how it comes out. So now we are almost done with our bubble drawing. So what I'm going to do real quickly is in the background, I'm going to make some little extra details. So I'm going to take my white crayon and I'm going to add some little popped bubbles. So this is the way I do popped bubbles. So I start by drawing like 4 little short lines like this. And then I'm going to keep adding some lines all the way around to make it look like I've got some popped bubbles. Okay, then I'm going to add some little polka dots with my white crayon. Okay, I can also add some little small circles. For some teeny tiny bubbles. So I added another pop bubble there, so I'm going to keep doing that for my whole paper just to give it some more dimension. Alright, and there you have it. You've got a cool, interesting bubble drawing here. So don't forget to upload a photo of your artwork to Schoology. And I can't wait to see you guys on the next video. Excited to see what you create. Bye.